Hey, all Mark Audie here, and welcome to the Clear the World video series. What I'm doing as a channel, working with Spirit, is identifying, well, more accurately, Spirit's identifying the next five most important subconscious blocks to clear for the entire planet. Usually I do this in private sessions and in group sessions and group programs with all my clients, but this is for the globe. So let me turn on my overhead camera so you can see my dowsing chart. Let's make sure I'm still in the appropriate state. Am I still prepped to work? Yes. Ego, 3% or less? Yes. Neutrality, 100%? Yes. Any interference? No. Fantastic. Working with high self or spirit? Spirit, fantastic. Straight with a big guy. Spiritual committees assign an upgrade? Yes. And very important, all souls involved in the future line of questioning agree and approve? Yes. Highest good to proceed? Yes. Any interference? No. And any blockers? No. Fantastic. Let's dive in, see what the world needs today. Because, boy, it could use some support. Six is the first digit, and five is the next digit. So the number 65, yes. Something other than 65, hard no. What is 65? Hate of self. Oof. Ouch. That's no bueno. All right. It is a program, and what life did that come in past life? For when I'm doing clearing on a person, I typically find out how many lifetimes ago did they take on this past life program? Was it what, five? Was it 500? Today I was doing a clearing on Taylor Swift, and she had like an insane number of lifetimes ago. Like it was like not thousands, but like tens of thousands, or maybe even hundreds of thousands. It was wild. And I'm like, oof, okay, that's been a while holding on to this item. But since we're doing a clearing now on the entire globe, I don't know if that number that it would give me would be an average of the number of lifetimes that we've all had something. So we'll just skip checking how many lives something's been in place. So do we need to know anything more about this? No, we do not. Spirit, please clear. Whew, that's one. Boom, done. Okay, what's next one? First digit is a nine. What's the next digit? It is a nine. So 99 is a number? Yes. Is it something other than 99? It is not. What is 99? Relationships. All right. We could all stand to have some help there. And energy program. Definitely a program. What life is it from? Past life. Past life program interfering with relationships, right? Blocking relationships, sowing discord in relationships. Ooh. Okay, I just got the intuitive message. This is not necessarily just between people, but this is about countries. This is about the relationship between countries as well. Very apropos at this time of the world. Okay, and do we need to know more? No. Spirit, please clear. Oof. Let's smooth some stuff out. We're all on this planet together. My flippant inner voice was it always is, cracking jokes nonstop. And it's like, imagine that the entire globe was a Volkswagen Beetle and we're not 8 billion or 8 plus billion, but four people stuck in this Volkswagen Beetle. We'd still have to find a way to get along and not drive each other crazy. So it was like taking a microcosm view of this microcosm globe and give me an analogy maybe a simple male brain in this moment could handle. And that was number two. Number three starts with a one and it's the next digits of five, so 154. 154 it is. Okay, 154, if you recall, folks, is ancestors and lineage. What this typically means, every time we've checked, let me check the interpretation. Same interpretation as usual? Yes. Okay, what it is people in this lifetime right now who are alive, who are incarnated in form, they have taken on something, a burden, excuse me, they're bearing a burden, they're carrying a burden for their lineage, for their ancestors in the lineage, something that the ancestors could not or would not release, heal, get rid of, overcome. And so the people of this generation have said, I will step up. I will take care of this. I will break the cycle. I will break the patterns. And so, very, very noble. I salute you all. And do we need to know more? Nope. Spirit, please clear. The coolest time I cleared this in a private session, the client, excuse me, just burst out into tears when we surfaced what had been with her for so long. And that was such a cool moment. Imagine the biggest thing in your life that drives you crazy. And imagine having something that is just that splinter in in your finger for generations, and then finally the relief of it being released. Uh, that's what we're all experiencing right now at a subconscious level. That was at least number three. What's the next digit? Another one in the hundreds. Great. What's the next digit? It is three. So 130, what? 138. 138 is the final number? Yes. Is it something other than 138? It is not. If you recall, I often check what it is and what it is not to make sure the pendulum does the opposite movement to make sure that I am not having any interference. 138 was trust. We could get help with some trust right now. And it's a program, and we are dealing with it from past life. Past life program of trust. Yes. Do we need to know more? No. I'm dying to ask some further questions, though. For the amount of people in the globe that have that are in the world right now, how many of them have this particular subconscious block related to trust on a scale of 0 to 100%? And it's like 90% have trust issues. Okay, that's going to keep the therapists in business for a while, nice and busy. Do we need to know more? No. Spirit, please clear. Whew. Trust issues be gone. Please flow in acceptance, transparency. Okay, that's it. And that was at least number three. And I don't know if I'm already messing up on my numbers. Next digit is nine. Next digit is nine. So 99 is the number again. It is. Something else other than 99? Definitely not. Okay, so that's relationships again. And it's a program, another program. What life, past life program for relationships again. Sowing discord, yes. Sowing distrust, yes. Do we need to know anything more? No, we do not. Spirit, please clear. Okay, so that was at least four. So let's do one more. Okay, next digit is a seven, and the next digit is a two. So 72 is the number? Yes. Is it something other than 72? Hard no. 72 is insanity. Interesting. All right, let's double click on that. Energy or program. Program for related to insanity. So whenever that comes up in private or group programs, insanity as a program, I always wonder how much of insanity is contributed to, is caused by, is influenced by programs. Could it be, and subconscious programs that are running, could it be that a small portion or a significant portion or a majority of the mental ill health we experience in the world is not caused by neurotransmitters going all wackadoodle, but what's underneath that? Could it be these programs that are influencing and driving all these other downstream effects, which ultimately present as mental ill health and insanity? One of these days, I'm going to get some time to research that. If any of you are dying to know the answer to that, DM me. We'll put some time to the side and we'll start researching. Could be very interesting. Do we need to know more? No, we do not need to know more. Spirit, please clear. Boom, done. Okay, are we done for today? Yes. Anything more for today? Nope. My flipping inner mind says, go back to the aliens, go back to that topic. But no, today was about clearing the world. So whenever we do clearing, we have two follow-on steps to make sure we lock up and lock down everything tight. So cleanup crew, please clean up any further items, any layers the souls will allow. Well, that was quick. Spirit, please install backstops, alarm clocks, and kicking wheels. Please install backstops to prevent any and all backsliding. Please install alarm clocks to monitor every second of every minute of every hour of every day of every week of every month of every year, as long as is needed, whenever is needed, as many times needed, such that the moment any of these alarm clocks sense or observe that anything that we've cleared to this moment becomes reactivated or retriggered via whatever means and for whatever reasons, that would trigger a kicking wheel to kick off a new and automatic re-clearing immediately of whatever item was in play, such that everything we've cleared to this moment stays cleared permanently across all time, across all dimensions, in your name, Lord. Amen. And there we have it. Boom. All right. So there was a point in time in my life where I said, what am I going to do for the world? What kind of impact am I going to have? Who knew I'd be swinging around a little pendulum, clearing world's subconscious blocks? Have a great day, everyone. Bye for now. We'll see you tomorrow.